welcome back to day 23 of Vlogmas. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are almost to Christmas. I'm excited, and this is actually my first time being on camera now since I got my hair cut off. So yeah, this is my hair now, and you guys can see what I mean about I left it long in the front here, but I actually do want to go shorter and have more of a truer pixie cut in the top. So that's my next mission if I don't do it myself, because I know like how much of this to cut that I want cut off. So I probably will go back and do it myself and or whatever. But yes, this is my haircut now. It still feels kind of weird to see me with short hair, but at the same time I'm just kind of like whatever, it's just hair. It's like a nice feeling of freedom to have like no hair right now. I'm just loving it, and I probably will love it more in the summertime, but I'm also excited to see, I'm hoping by summer my hair is really gonna grow more, or I'll have like more hair than this by summer. And I don't know, I may just go through a phase where I'm like, you know what, I think I just want to keep it short for a while and just keep it maintained at this length. Well, I am just doing some prepping for Christmas because I want to make a nice breakfast, and I kind of want to switch it up a little bit from just making my traditional French toast or my waffles or making pancakes. So this time I'm actually going to make a French toast casserole, or like a French toast bake. Basically it is French toast, but it's cutting up the bread into cubes and pouring the egg mixture over it, and it just bakes in the oven. Now you can leave the bread sliced whole if you'd like and just pour it over top like that and let it bake, but I think it's gonna look nicer. And I really take my cooking serious. Like, I really do act like I'm on Food Network when I cook, because I love to do it, and I love cooking for people, even though it's just gonna be my husband and I mean, Kaya is not old enough yet to have any food, unfortunately, but she is more alert and observant. So I notice now when we do eat meals or whatever, she is watching and looking, curious to see like what it is and look more nicer presentation wise to cut the bread in cubes. So I'm going to be using the brioche bread that we bought from Costco that I've snacked on a couple times already. It's just so good. I love brioche bread. It's really, really tasty. And then the panettone bread that I bought yesterday and showed you guys in the Vlogmas video with the chocolate chips, I'm actually going to switch it up and add some of that in there as well. So you're going to have some plain pieces, and then you're going to have some chocolate chip pieces of bread in the casserole, and I just think it's going to add a nice touch. And then when I go to bake it in the oven on Christmas morning, I'm thinking I'm going to chop up some of the chicken sausage that I've been showing you guys a few times in Vlogmas videos as well, to add on top as it bakes, as opposed to just having the sausage as a side. Putting it like on the top of the casserole, I think will add a nice little touch and just add some flavor to it as well, savory note. Just cutting it up into cubes here. So as you can see, I've already started this one, and then I got to work on the panettone, which is still wrapped up over there. Okay guys, I am back, and Kaya right now is taking a nap because my husband just got done feeding her. I have been catching up on some subscribers' YouTube videos that have posted for the day. So I've been watching those while I'm in the kitchen, because I'm of course working on dinner. So for dinner tonight, I thought it would be the perfect night to make one of my absolute favorite meals that I've made a few times before already. And it is this creamy chicken tortellini soup. It is so good, you guys. I highly recommend it. And I used this recipe that I found online last year, I think was the first time I ever made it, or the year before that. But it's by this blogger lady's website called Little Spice Jar. and I just absolutely love this recipe. Now, I've made it in my Instant Pot, is typically how I like to make it, because you just cook it all in one pot, you're good to go. You just adjust the settings a couple of times and just leave it alone. But this time I'm making it in my large stock pot over the stove. I just felt like doing that today, and it's just so good and filling and comforting. It has chicken in it, it has carrots, the tortellini pasta, and you can use whichever one you want. I like to buy the one that has like 5 different cheeses in it because I love cheese, and I think it just really goes well in the soup. And then it also has spinach in it, which you put in at the end because it's fresh, and it has this nice creamy brothy sauce, and it just pulls it all together. And you can sprinkle on like cheese at the end as you're serving it, so like Parmesan cheese, whatever you want. I love to do it with Parmesan though, it comes out really well. So you can buy the chicken, like if you want to make it quicker and easier, if you don't have a lot of time, just buy a rotisserie chicken at the store and shred it up and add to the soup. I typically like to make the chicken myself and just use some chicken breast pulled from the freezer, which is what I've done. I'm cooking the chicken breast in the same pot as the soup, so the bits in the bottom of the pan will add flavor to the soup as well. And I'm pretty much letting it cook, mostly cook the chicken, if that makes sense, because the soup has to simmer once you add everything to it and add the broth and the cream. So the chicken will finish cooking if it's not already completely done in this step. So I really just wanted the outside to get a nice like golden brown crust, and then I'm going to pretty much cut it up and set it aside so I can get the vegetables going. You can add an onion if you want, or as they say, a mirepoix, which is a combination typically used for almost any base of a soup, even chicken noodle soup. So a mirepoix is just a combination of carrots, celery, and onion. I don't have celery or onion, so we're just gonna do no mirepoix tonight, and it's just gonna have the carrots. So, but again, if you want, you can totally do a mirepoix if you desire. And I kept the seasoning simple again tonight, just salt, pepper, and I added just a touch of garlic powder to the chicken at the last minute. But that's pretty much it. That's all you really need. It's Kaya, Princess Kaya, 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 yay! Alright. Say hi. Say, make sure you subscribe. Tell everyone subscribe. Say subscribe everyone. Say bye-bye.